Hey, Scott.
Hey, Steven.
How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. You?
Pretty good, but I've been watching you toiling away just for the last couple weeks on what looks to be like a brand new tool. There seems to be a ton of paper out in the boardroom, just all over the place. It's really messy.
We've got lots of notes. We've been having lots of conversations. We're very excited about this. Yes.
I love it. So tell us a little bit about it and what is it?
So we have built this brand new tool based on all of our expertise and experience building digital experience. So we're really excited to bring forward the Flywheel Strategic Digital Experience Planning Canvas.
I love it.
It's going to be a great tool for helping teams analyze, audit, and very easily spot the gaps and opportunities in their entire digital experience. So on your website, your digital content, social channels, anything, any way that you express your digital experience, whether that's, digital operations, back-end systems, customer-facing stuff, you get to capture it all, analyze it, think about it, and optimize it.
Excellent. Now, I believe we have some type of a PDF that we can kind of look at.
We can show it to people. Let's do it.
Go ahead. Hop in there.
So here it is in all of its glory. It is a poster-sized sheet that we're going to be able to provide to workshop participants to take you through all the thinking. There's also a guidebook that we've written that corresponds with all of this to fill in the blanks and help you, guide you through this exercise when you're not in the room with us. It's going to be a really good tool.
Great. Are we going to go into this a little bit more, or?
We would love to.
Okay, so I noticed there's a few sections here. It looks like there's 4. The green, orange, blue, and gray.
Yes.
So where are we starting?
So we want to start at the very beginning with the green section at the top, business context. It's remarkable how many times we get into a project and start to ask questions like, well, why do you have a website?
Yes.
What do you need this tool to do for you? How should this system impact your business? And there's kind of like blank stares. And it's nothing you don't know, but you've never actually intentionally gone, well, I need my website to produce X. I need my customer service portal to divert Y. I need the business to achieve these results. And therefore, let's think about how digital experience can support that. So lots of companies have a good definition for this. Many don't, or it's not very clear, and it's often not formalized. So we got to start there.
I 100% agree. We tend to see it all the time. I see a lot of business objectives, but they're not directly related to their digital experience.
You got it.
And they'll give us objectives that are like business related. I go, they have nothing.
It's all in there, right? So that's part of the canvas. We have to drill down, and we'll use this to do that.
Perfect. What's the next section?
Then we would move on to the orange section, where we do a bit of an inventory of your existing assets and resources. So this is where we're not asking you to look forward yet. This is taking stock of everything that you've got in place right now. There is a gap analysis exercise in this whole endeavor, but we do that upon reflection towards the end of the workshop. So the orange section is really where we want to know, what have you got in your ecosystem at the moment? We're talking about systems, properties, processes,
tools,
people,
resources,
all that kind of stuff, and brand. How you come forward, and messaging and voice and articulation is part of that asset inventory.
Yeah. And now the next section, which seems to be the largest.
Well, we've made a lot of room for it on the board and you may actually need more room than this board to do this. It depends on your business. But this is where you get really clear and intentional about who you're trying to communicate with. So your audience segments and what you specifically want. This is a bit of a journey map, but not as detailed as that. It's who you're communicating with, what the ideal outcome is for that audience segment. And then after you've kind of been precise about where you want them to end up, you can detail any of the touch points or other ways that you're influencing getting people towards that objective.
Yeah, I love that just from the simple fact to keep it simple rule
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
If you make too many promises, when we're talking
Well, you might extend this later to a full journey map, but for the point of this exercise, we're just saying who you want to communicate with, what do you want them to do, and what have you got that's trying to influence that.
Love it.
And you might have a whole bunch of these, and you might need a few extra sheets of paper, or you might just have one. It kind of depends on what lens you're using and how big your business is.
I can see sticky notes.
Lots of sticky notes.
Lots of sticky notes. And then the last section is kind of that black, all around.
Yeah, that's a framework. It's a structural part. It's sort of the infrastructure that you've got, the foundation that sort of wraps this all and makes it happen. So we want to know what kind of structures you've got in place in terms of plans and schedules and governance and accountability. If there's any regulatory considerations that apply to you, your industry, your jurisdiction, that's critical for making sure that your entire experience is a success.
So this is a lot of work.
It is. And in about 5 minutes, we've just explained the whole thing. So if that's all you need, rewatch this video, enjoy. But we would love to have you come into our space, work with us together, workshop this for a while with your colleagues, feed off the energy in the room. So if you'd like to go through the digital experience planning canvas as a workshop, let us know.
We'll put a link in the description.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye now.